also known as autonomous vehicles, AVs, represent a promising technological advancement in transportation. However, alongside their potential benefits, they also raise complex ethical considerations. This report aims to examine the ethical challenges associated with self-driving cars and explore potential approaches to address them. One of the primary ethical dilemmas revolves around the prioritization of safety. AVs are programmed to minimize harm in the event of an unavoidable accident. However, determining how to prioritize different types of harm poses significant ethical challenges. Self-driving cars rely on algorithms to make split-second decisions in potentially life-threatening situations. These algorithms must balance competing values, such as minimizing harm, following traffic laws, and considering passenger preferences. Ethical concerns arise regarding the transparency, accountability, and fairness of these decision-making processes. The introduction of self-driving cars raises questions about liability in the event of accidents. Who is responsible when an AV is involved in a collision? The manufacturer, the programmer, the vehicle owner, or the passenger? Resolving these legal and liability issues is crucial for establishing accountability and ensuring justice for affected parties. Self-driving cars generate vast amounts of data about their surroundings, passengers, and driving behavior. Ensuring the privacy and security of this data is essential to protect individuals' rights and prevent misuse or unauthorized access. The widespread adoption of self-driving cars may have significant socioeconomic implications. While AVs have the potential to increase accessibility and mobility for certain populations, they could also lead to job displacement for professional drivers and exacerbate existing transportation inequalities. Developing and implementing ethical frameworks for self-driving cars can provide guidance for decision-making algorithms. These frameworks may prioritize principles such as human safety, fairness, transparency, and accountability. Governments and regulatory bodies play a crucial role in establishing standards and regulations for the design, deployment, and operation of self-driving cars. Regulations should address safety requirements, data privacy concerns, liability issues, and ethical considerations. Engaging the public in discussions about the ethics of self-driving cars can help raise awareness, gather diverse perspectives, and build consensus on ethical principles and priorities. Education initiatives can also increase public understanding of AV technology and its potential impact on society. Collaboration among stakeholders, including manufacturers, policymakers, ethicists, researchers, and advocacy groups, is essential for addressing the complex ethical challenges associated with self-driving cars. Multidisciplinary approaches can facilitate the development of comprehensive solutions that balance competing interests and values. Even the use of non-automated cars raises problems concerning the conditions for responsibility as identified previously. For instance, one may ask if someone knows what she is doing, if she does not only have her biological body at her disposal, but a machine, power of which far exceeds the powers of humans and other animals. In the case of self-driving cars, these problems get worse. First, if we try to apply the Aristotelian conditions, the machine may be in control, but it is doubtful if it really knows what it is doing, since this seems to suppose consciousness. In 2020, there were 35,166 fatal motor vehicle crashes in the United States. This led to the death of 38,824 people. Human error is cited as the leading cause of motor vehicle accidents. Using autonomous vehicles can help prevent many of these accidents. However, one might argue that studies have shown that even with autonomous vehicles, accidents do happen. And as per a study, 99% of autonomous vehicle accidents are caused by human error. But if you look at the report in depth, you'll find out that the accident was caused by a human in another vehicle or a pedestrian. There have been 2 cases where the self-driving car's system was at fault for the accident. So, it can be concluded that self-driving cars are more reliable than their manual counterparts. That being said, there are still certain dilemmas that self-driving cars face today, which raises a question about the ethics of self-driving cars, and makes us wonder if we really are ready for a driverless future. Generally, the ethics of self-driving cars are determined by the engineers who work on the car's technology. What they deem right or wrong determines how the car will act in certain situations like accidents. But people argue about who is the right person or organization to decide the ethics of self-driving cars. Is it the engineers who worked on the car technology? Is it the government of the country where the vehicle will be driven? It can be argued that no one is the right owner to decide the ethics of self-driving cases. The decision must lie in the hands of the driver of the car. The ethics of self-driving cars has been constantly under debate. The ethics have been defended and attacked to the extreme by supporters at each end of the spectrum. There is still no clear answer yet on how to solve the moral dilemmas self-driving cars face. As the debate around the topic intensifies due to the increasing adoption of self-driving cars, we hope that strict laws and regulations will be developed that can finally answer the questions in a correct, justifiable manner.